Going for vlog number 2. My friend Kaylin and I should do them more. So, yeah. No, I was on my website. Just got a message. Yeah. Actually, like, I just read this really wonderful thing, and I really liked it. And, for any of you people on Tumblr, guy's name is To Not Be That Guy in the Background.tumblr.com. And, he writes, like, admissions, just stuff he likes to get off his chest that nobody can really read, I guess, except for him and the people who follow him, which no one follows him. Follow this guy. I follow this guy. I think he's cool. I like his ideals. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to hear that background music, that's Foster the People, Pumped Up Kicks. I own no rights to the song. It's just a really kick-ass song. Listen to it. It's awesome. I saw it on TV, and yeah, I don't even have cable, but I was lucky to see this because it's a good song. Yeah, so this guy wrote this admission. It's admission 46, and it's called I'm Always Fine. And I'll read it once I get back, because I gotta go pee and get a hat. I can pee later. No, so the guy did this admission 46 called I'm Always Fine, and quotations on fine, apparently, and I completely agree with this. It's actually really nice. I really like it. And it's it starts out as title admission 46. I don't know what those are, but it's those two little dots that are like right next to each other, or right on top of each other, and it's called it says I'm always fine. Fine. Period. And it just it starts out as, and I'm starting entirely untrue. But I don't like how people I don't like people to worry about me. I never have. I'm more concerned with others than myself. Parenthesis, fatal flaw in parenthesis. Having people worry about me always made me feel selfish. I didn't like it. So I, in return, worried about them more and solved my own issues later, if ever. Does that make me a good person? I'd like to know. Because what I thought would be nice or helpful tended to be just that, and only that. It never got me anywhere. It's a selfish thing to want 24/7, and believe me, I always want something, parenthesis, mainly a nice girl, and happiness, but I never get it, in parenthesis. I would agree with my own idea that all people want. It's human nature to get what appeals to us. Or to try to get what appeals to us. I think that's what he was trying to say. Could be wrong. As a human, we all strive to get what we want no matter what, in most cases. And when we don't get what we want, we revert back to natural behaviors and become angry or outraged when what we want isn't given or achieved. A truly grateful or wise person would have an easy time understanding and accepting that we don't always get what we want and take it with ease, as far as I see. I see people try and act older, wiser, more mature than they really are, and I can't complain because I do it too. But it's kind of fucking annoying, to be frank. Back to topic though, and it changes in the next little sentence. But no one's ever fine, parenthesis, at least not most. Some people actually are fine, but that's hard and a lot to explain. I guess he's saying he would explain it some other time. It's just hard to explain, and there's a lot to explain. Whatever. Off topic, I guess, again. And maybe we're all just running from something to something. Running from what we see in others and disagree with or don't like. Or running from our natural human behaviors and thought processes that we no longer like or assume we are too mature to still do. And we're all running to what we see and want, whether it's happiness, physical possessions, or ideals of life, and of what we think we should be. I realize I do this every moment of every day, and I accept that. I am speculating, but I'm saying, I think what he's saying is he's not earlier, if you paid attention, he said, a truly grateful or wise person would have an easy time understanding and accepting that we don't always get what we want, and take it with ease as far as I see. I don't think he's trying to be cocky and say he's grateful or wise. I think he's trying to say he's only human, and that he does do this every minute of every day for his entire life so far. And as a child, it comes natural to us, so you can't say you didn't do it as a kid. But the guy seems kind of smart. Whatever his name is, I don't know. But I really like this. And he's got like, so far, like 46 admissions. And there's a couple other things in there, like there's a song. He actually did the song Pumped Up Kicks Foster the People. I really like that. It's cool. No, nobody really talks to him either. So I don't know what's up with this dude. And then another song from Brand New at the bottom. It's a good song. But yeah, he's got like just this whole slew of things. And most of it doesn't have to do with philosophical or ideal type things like I just read. It's actually just about his life and what he thinks things should be like. And just, yeah, like, admission 29. Relationships never seem to work out anyway. How I expected them to, how I wish they would have, or anything. You know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. The guy likes the Strokes. That's good. He thinks he's too tall. I think I'm too tall. Just a bunch of stuff. And actually, the first admission's really good. I like the first admission. Because the Tumblr name is to not be that guy in the background. And he starts out by saying, admission 1, I sometimes like not having a background to be in. Being up front isn't always bad, but it takes its toll after a long enough time. It's good. Guy smokes weed, guy smokes cigarettes, a bunch of stuff. Likes biking, skating, hates sports. I've yet to decipher the fourth one, blah, 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 and I probably shouldn't be reading this guy's shit to the world. But yeah, check him out. To not be that guy in the background, .tumblr.com. Follow him, read his stuff. I'm sure you'd love it. It's awesome. I like it. It's like reading a little book that so far is yet to end. And he says somewhere that it's just for him, but he doesn't mind if other people reads it as long. He's making it for himself so he can look back on it later in life and think things over, figure things out. I don't know. But it's good. It's nice to read. Another thing, there's a book that my wench of an ex-girlfriend made me read in 2 days. It's a good book. I'm grateful that she made me read it. It's called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Really good book. And I hate reading. Reading puts me to sleep, gives me a headache like that. Don't like reading. But I read this thing in like 2 days. I read it all through school. I read it at home. Amazing book. Nobody in the entire world cannot relate to this book. It somehow relates to everything. It's such a great book. Got about an 8-minute long video so far, so, you know, I think I'm done for today. I might make one tomorrow, not a couple days, if Caitlin keeps me going with this, my friend Caitlin. I love you, Caitlin. I love you. Oh, and Kayla, I'm watching your videos right after I'm done. Get your own YouTube. That's a joke. I like you posting on that. Keep doing it. Yeah, so, see you guys later.